Good evening. Welcome to Investigator News, and I'm your host, Ellie. And this is trivia night. It's Friday night. Time to throw the popcorn in the microwave, or if you jiffy pop it, but get that popcorn out. Get your jammies on, and we're the only show on YouTube that does live trivia. Invite your family and friends and subscribe and hit that like button tonight. In fact, hit a few hearts that you love it. You love trivia. Boy, we got history tonight. We have Christmas. We have stars, movies, and TV stars. How well do you know these categories? Well, hopefully we got everybody in line tonight. I know we got Karen in here. What's popcorn? That's what you throw on the floor for the dog to eat. That's what I do. I just throw handfuls. I don't know if it's good for them or not, but they beg for it. So I get the big old bowl, and I have to have Orville Redenbacher's butter popcorn. That's the best. All the kernels get popped. They're good. You don't get those little husks, and yeah, and then I add extra butter on it and mix it all up, and I sit down and I throw 2, 3 handfuls on the floor for the dogs. And they love it. They run around and eat it all and act like fools, and then they come up and want the next handful. So, but I don't give them the good buttery stuff. I wait till I eat all the butter off the top and then give them the unbuttered and unsalted. So, try it though. Orville movie theater. Some of it's labeled that way. Others just Orville Redenbacher's butter. It comes in a tub, folks. It's the best. Now listen to me be in a commercial. Well, no commercials on my shows usually. All right. Well, I know they probably break in and I don't know it. Uh, but I should get credit for those. They just won't monetize me. All right. So we're going to get this going. And everybody, I hope, is in the room and playing. I can't see. Okay. Um, all right. We only got two. It's what? It's everybody out Christmas shopping. Stop that. Fridays are for trivia. All right. Karen and William. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready for this? Here we go. Well, it was supposed to go. Technical difficulties. Okay, what is it? Maybe if I help it. All right, let me take it down. Reload it. It's going now. All right, there it is. Now everybody's in here. It just did it because not enough people were in here. How much do you want to bet? All right, first question. The United States bought Alaska from which country? This is history. The first category is history. The United States bought Alaska from which country? And I'll give you. No, there is a game tonight. It just I had to reload it, I guess. Who's going to win tonight? Where's Linda? Where's Linda Beth? See, last week Beth cheated. She just watched it. She didn't answer, she said. No, no. Throw your answers in the comments, folks. If you're playing for the first time and you want to play along, throw it in the comments and it'll come up and we'll keep track of your scores. So if you're new, throw it in there. All right. The United States has bought Alaska from which country? And we're going. Yes. We even had technical difficulties till everybody got in. See, Susan, it was waiting for you, is all. All right, here we go. And it's moving. All right. I guess I don't know what happened there. And the answer is Russia. The answer is Russia. So if you said Russia, you got it right. On to the next. Fill in the blank. The 19th Amendment guarantees blank the right to vote. What is it? Who's it guarantee? The 19th Amendment. I didn't mention that earlier. I just mentioned what was it, the Bill of Rights that was on the Today in History, I believe. Fill in the blank. Don't Google. Don't Google. No Googling. Was it African Americans, or they called it black back then? Was it blacks? Was it women? Was it migrants? Huh. Was it animal or vegetable? Yeah, there you go. Vegetable. It's Friday. I've had a long week and I'm ready to have it be Friday. And I'm going to go do Christmas shopping probably this weekend. So I got my tree up and my granddaughter decorated it. So, all right, here we go. Fill in the blank. And what is the answer? Women. The answer is women. Okay, I didn't do very many of each. What do the stripes on the American flag represent? Do you know that? These are easy. I think that these are too easy for you guys. What do the stripes on the American flag represent? The flags meant something. The stars meant something. So what do the stripes mean? What do the stripes on the American flag represent? Ugh. Wait till you get on to these other things. I love the Christmas ones tonight. I don't. It may be too hard, and I don't know. Some of them are easy. Some of them are hard. Some of them are old. Some of them are new. And we got Susan said colonies. What was that? What was that song? My sister Peggy knows them. Something about original states. I don't know. It's an old song. Karen must have the peanut there. She's slow tonight. She's slow tonight. All right, we're going. We're going. All right, come on, Beth. And where's Linda? Linda. Normally, Mary and Beth. Where are they tonight? And the answer is, you guys are going to like tonight's show. 13 original colonies. 13 original colonies. All right. Boy, oh, wow. Look at that long one. Which two Native American leaders led Lakota Sioux and Cheyenne warriors in the fight against Lieutenant Colonel George Custer troops in the Battle of Little Bighorn? I might have to read that again. So there's two of them. And there's two of the Indian leaders. Which two Native American leaders led Lakota Sioux and Cheyenne warriors in the fight against Lieutenant Colonel George Custer's troops in the Battle of Little Bighorn. Heck, I had to have one of these times, what is Custer's first name? I wonder if anybody'd remember. It's George. I couldn't remember until I put this in today. So who were the two native leaders? I can remember one, but I can't remember the other one. So you're going to type in two Native American chiefs. I don't think they're leaders. They were chiefs. Well, that was bad. There's two of them, Karen. Get the other one. Karen said Sitting Bull for one. Is it Sitting Bull? And who else? Two answers. I'll give you. Thank goodness you guys aren't trying to listen and type at the same time. We separated our news from our trivia, so it's just plain trivia. So those that don't want to hear the news in the middle of it, it gives them more time to concentrate, and it's a lot of fun this way. Which two Native American, I'm going to say chiefs, led Lakota, Sioux, and Cheyenne warriors in the fight against Lieutenant Colonel George Custer troops in the Battle of Little Bighorn? We're thinking. The chat room is thinking. And William put Sitting Bull and Little Big Horse. Karen, what's the other one? Susan. We're still waiting on Susan to get hers in. Still waiting. I'll give a few seconds and we'll throw the answer up there. The two chiefs. I think one of them they're making a statue or a carving into the mountain like they did with Mount Rushmore with the presidents. And I can't remember which one it is. Okay. And so we're going, let's see, going. You have to have two. The answer is Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull. Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull was the answer. Okay, on to the next one. Oh, another long one. Okay. What was the name of the battle in the Pacific fought between the U.S. Navy and the Imperial Japanese Navy in June of 1942? What was the name of the battle in the Pacific fought between the U.S. Navy and Imperial Japanese Navy in June of 1942? Name the battle, folks. Name the battle. I think there's a movie after it. Yamamoto. He was the big. Was he an imperial admiral or? I can't remember. Was he an admiral? Imperial admiral, William? You know more about that history than I do. What was his rank? Do you remember? But we're looking for the battle. What is the name of the battle, folks? What was the name of the battle in the Pacific fought between the U.S. Navy and the Imperial Japanese Navy in June of 1942? And that was World War II. Do we know? Karen's like, get to the easy stuff. Just get past this history. Nobody knows their history. More history for you guys, I swear. Okay. And if you're just joining us, throw your answers in the comments. And here we go. We haven't seen Susan yet. I think we lost her. The Battle of Midway. The Battle of Midway is the answer. During which war was the Christmas truce called? Here's a Christmas question. During which war was the Christmas truce called? I didn't know. William, I never knew this one until I seen the trivia question for it. I didn't know there was a Christmas truce, but it was during which war? Heck, William's going to ace it on the history ones tonight. So here we go. During which war was a Christmas truce called? I don't think, well, I can't give no hints. I'd give it away if I gave you a hint. So, but I did not know this. This is something new in history for me. Well, I think we lost Susan somewhere. There was a great video by, what? I can't see it down there. There was a great video by Sobotin about it. Sobotin, did I pronounce that right? Okay, here we go. Going. Here we go. And the answer is World War I. World War I. All right, we're on to nursery rhymes. How well do you know your nursery rhymes? These are fun ones. Okay. 1, 2, buckle my shoe is a great way to learn how to count to 10. What rhyme used for the number 10? What was number 10 on this nursery rhyme? So it'd be 1, 2, of course, we know buckle my shoe. 3, 4, close the door, I think is what it is. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, I don't know. I forgot the rest of them. So what is 10? What is 10 in this nursery rhyme? Let's see if our chat room knows it. We teach our kids this when they're little. Some of us do, some of us don't. Like, hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. Yeah, there you go. Start again. That's Susan says start again. Karen and William, do you remember it? So it's the nursery rhyme of 1, 2, buckle my shoe. And it was a way for us to teach our kids how to count to 10. So what's head, shoulders, knees, and toes? We know these body parts. And Karen and Susan says, start again. Okay. William, do you have any clue on this one? William, I don't know. William, if you sing it with your dog, teach your dog how to count to 10. That was 55 years ago, he said. Yeah, all right. And the answer, it's going. Here we go. And the answer is the big fat hen. The big fat hen. What was that with the hen? I had to add it. See, I thought it was start again. No, it's the big fat hen. All right, on to the next nursery rhyme. When little Jack Horner sat in a corner, what was he eating? What was he eating? I always got it messed up with one of the other ones, when I was thinking of what the answer was. Some of these I have to guess it to see the answer on some of these sites. It's like, I have no clue. But anyway, Mickey only counts to 4. All right, when little Jack Horner sat in the corner, what was he eating? What was he eating? And William said Christmas pie. See, William, it's even though it was 55 years ago, you remember you're got an answer for this one. All right, Karen. See, Karen ought to know all of these. She's got a little peanut there. She ought to know all these nursery rhymes. So, okay, Karen. All right, we're gonna go on to the answer. We're going, and here we go. And the answer is Christmas pie. It was Christmas pie. On to the next one now. How did the farmer's wife injure the three blind mice? We see how they run. Yeah. Now, did they go after the farmer's wife? Is that what it is? Man, my kids are all old now. I'm like William, but this shouldn't be but 6 years ago for me. But I didn't do nursery rhymes with my granddaughter Danica. I did them with um, the other kids, the other grandkids, and I did them with my kids. But wow, my son would be in his 40s by now, and my daughter's come down with COVID. It's running through the hospital she works at. Her and her husband both. It's on the ward they work, and they both caught COVID. So I'm like, get back, don't come over, stay away. So, so how did the farmer's wife injure the three blind mice? Now, Susan, do you know? Is the rhyme they went after her? Is that what it is? Is that what it was? I can't remember if they or if she seen them and killed them. I don't. Did she kill them? What a morbid thing for Christmas, right? All right, here we go. We're gonna go on with the answer. How did the farmer's wife injure the three blind mice? With a carving knife. With a carving knife. All right, this is a flowery rhyme. The children sing and all keep time as they dance. They go round and round. What is this? They all ended up on the ground. So this is a flowery rhyme. The children sang and all kept time. As they dance, they go round and round. What is this? They all end up on the ground. They all end up on the ground. What is it? See, we're old folks. Some of you young people over there in Facebook, we got a lot of younger people in Facebook. Now, in other countries, do you guys sing these rhymes? Let me know in the comments. Because we have people from all over the world that watch the show. So, um, I think everybody answered. Okay, here we go. And the answer is ring around the rosy or ring around roses. Now, I don't know where they got roses, but I've never heard it ring around the roses. No, it's ring around the rosy. A pocket full of posies. All right, here we go. On to the next one. All right, here goes the Christmas ones, folks. Here comes the Christmas ones. In the classic Christmas movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with three words. What are they? That's in the song. So you'd have to know the song. And all three of them, I'll give you a hint, start with an S. Now, I'll give you credit if you get just one of them. Nothing like the plague, William says. Yeah, they got it pretty bad. She had pneumonia, then she caught the flu, and then she caught COVID. So she's been sick for about 2 weeks. So in the classic Christmas movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with 3 words. What are they? And Karen and Susan have the same: stink, stank, stunk. Now I didn't know what these were. I don't know the whole song, and I watched the movie, but I couldn't remember if they called them names. All right, so here we go with the answer. William, throw it in there really quick. Or is it one you don't know? Did I stump William? And the answer is stink, stank, stunk. So Karen and Susan got this one right. Okay, on to the next one. Which Hollywood actor played 6 different roles in the Polar Express? Which Hollywood actor played 6 different roles? Did you know he played 6 different ones? I mean, I started thinking about, okay, he played that one and that one and that one. I could only remember 3. I didn't realize 6. The only ones I remember is the conductor and the hobo. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies, I have to say. They did a really good job on that one. Okay, and William is quiet. William is quiet on some of these. And the answer is Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. Which Christmas song contains everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way? Which Christmas song contains the lyrics, everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way? Which song was it? This was an old, I think, popular hit from the 60s, 50s or 60s. Which Christmas song? What is it? Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. What was it? A little bit of music and a little bit of nursery rhymes. Boy, this is fun tonight. I think Karen's late getting the answers and she's eating buttery popcorn and her fingers are slipping on her phone. Is that it? Yeah. Okay, and the answer is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Everybody in the chat room got it. Okay, on to the next one. We're pushing through these quick tonight. These are stars and movies. Who are they? Even TV. So the first one is, name the movie. What movie was this? That's Billy Crystal, and I don't know. I can't remember the other guys' names. What was the name of this movie? William, you got to watch more movies to get these. Some of these. What was the name of this movie? Now, I got to say this, besides planes, trains, and automobiles, I got to say, and these have, I guess, two or three movies. or two more, one or two more they made after the original, and every single one of them were really good. I like the old guy in it, and I can't think of what his name is. Um, what is it? Name the movie. Billy Crystal. I think this made him very popular when he did these movies. Um, and the old guy that died, um, he was in a lot of cowboy movies in the um, oh goodness, in the 70s, 60s, and 70s. Real young though. All right, and then the answer is City Slickers. The answer is City Slickers. All right, on to the next one. Who is this actor? Who is this actor? Do we know? He gets mixed up a lot. He said the problem with him and maybe his face is he gets confused of when people want to know what his acting name is. They confuse him with other actors. He said, but no one's ever said he was Cosby, Bill Cosby. So who is this actor? Now, if you don't know it and you're going, oh, yeah, it's that dude. Yeah, it's that guy. Oh, what's his name? When you see the answer, you're going to go, that's it. You're going to know. But that was one of the things he said. He always gets mistaken for another actor. So, who is this actor? All right, here we go. Okay, and we're going. And the answer is Danny Glover. And we had Daniel and Danny Glover. All right, the next one. Who is this famous talk show host? Who is this famous talk show host? Everybody ought to get this one. I think everybody knew about him. And he's married to Marlo Thomas. And it's weird that those two hooked up. I was like, well, wow, really? Everybody ought to know this one. I think this is an easy one. Who is this famous talk show host? William ought to even know that one. William, you ought to know him. He's been around for a long time. Very respected. And I think he was one of the original talk show hosts. No Oprah or any Phil, Dr. Phil, none of them can. Or what was it? Geraldo was one. I don't think anybody measured up to this guy. So who is this famous talk show host? I remember my mom watching him. I remember my mom watching this guy. Had to watch every afternoon to hear what he had to say. He had the best host, she said. All right, and the answer? We're going, and we're going. And the answer is Phil Donahue. Phil Donahue. So if that's what you answered, you got it right. Here it is. Name the hit TV show. Name this hit TV show. Jane Seymour starred as her name, and it was the name of the show. A lot of kids, a lot of these Generation Z would know this show. I bet a bunch of them could use that and some Little House on the Prairie. These Generation Z people, they're going to take me out. They're going to unsubscribe because I said that. No, I think some of them got mad at me last night. Anyway, so what is the name of this hit show? What is the name of this hit show? It was back in the, 2000? No, a 90s, 2000, I'm thinking. It's an older show. Okay, we still waiting on a few in the chat room to finish answering. If you're just now watching us for the first time, put your answers in the comments. And here we go. We're going. Get your answer in, Susan. And the answer is Dr. Quinn. And yeah, the medicine woman, Dr. Quinn. And the next one. Name this TV show. This is an old one. It was her name her cast name, and it was also the name of the show. This was a 60s show. I think it was out about the same time as I Dream of Jeannie and My Three Sons. And who is she? Who is she? I don't know. I can't remember if my mom ever watched this show. I can't. I remember My Three Sons maybe, but I think my older brothers and sisters watched this. Watched those shows back then. I was into Gilligan's Island, folks. And Brady Bunch, yeah. Partridge Family, yeah. That was my era, right there. I think this was a little too early for me. So, what? Name the TV show. Name the TV show. And the answer? And the answer is? The answer is Hazel. The answer is Hazel. All right, maybe we'll get some easier ones for y'all. Here we go. On to the next. Laverne and Shirley's neighbors. Name them. Yeah, it wasn't Laverne and Shirley. I don't want the TV show name. I need the name of these two characters, the troublemakers. I think they thought they were cool, maybe part of a gang or something. Laverne and Shirley's neighbors. Name them. There's two names, William. What's the other one? William, throw it in there. It was Squiggy, and then what else? You got Squiggy. We got Susan with Lenny and Squiggy. I don't know. I think they kind of ruined the show. I didn't care much for them, to be honest. Laverne and Shirley was great, but they could have done better for these guys. They could have done better for these two. Yeah. All right. So we ready to go? And so going, and we're ready for the answer. Boy, we're going to get through this quick tonight. And the answer is Lenny and Squiggy. Lenny and Squiggy. Okay, she's in many movies. Or he. These are men, a man playing a woman. And she is in many movies. What is her cast name? And actually, the title of some of the movies. I get a kick out of her movies. If I want to laugh a little bit, I put it on. I put one of these on. And then, well, let's see if I can remember the guy's name that does it. I can't remember. So you're going to have to be a fan, I tell you, of her, but it's a him. So come on, Karen. I know you watched some of them. I don't know if William has. William, you ought to watch some of her movies or his movies. And who is it? Do we know? Out there, people just watching, I know you're yelling it. Throw popcorn. Throw popcorn and say what the answer is. And then type it into the chat. Are we ready? I'm not seeing anything in chat. I think I got them on this one. Going. You never, oh, Karen, you got to go watch through those movies. God, what's his name? I can't think of his name. And the answer is, I'm pretty sure I know William hasn't seen none of these. And the answer is Medea. Medea. Yep, Medea. All right, maybe you know this one then. All right, name the cast name. Also the name of the movie. Now this is well, I'm a loss for names tonight. Tyler Perry. Okay, now this one here. Name her cast name, but it's also the name of the movie. That's another man playing a woman. Now, how do they get? They're big. How do they? I mean, I can't understand that. You can almost tell. But what was it, an ex-husband that wanted to keep an eye on the kids, wanted the kids, so he became the nanny called. Robin Williams. Thank you. That's who played it. I'm at a loss of words tonight. All right, I think there's one or maybe two more. So here we go for the answer, and the answer is Mrs. Doubtfire, played by Robin Williams. Thank you. All right, this next one. Here we go. Right there. Name her cast name, and it's also the name of the movie. Now this is Dustin Hoffman, right? I'm bad. I'm just at a loss tonight. It's the end of a long week. So name the cast name and also name the movie. And I believe this was Dustin Hoffman. Boy, he makes a good woman. I have to say, he does make a pretty good looking woman, huh? And he played the part so well. So did Robin Williams. I think all three so far that we've shown tonight, I think did the parts well. So what is the name of the movie or name of the cast name? Who did Dustin Hoffman play? I'd like to see Clint Eastwood do that. I mean, he's good at every part he gets. I wonder why he didn't try it. All right, does anybody know? Boy, we had a lull there. I've had technical difficulties tonight. I'm having a problem. I think StreamYard is having a hard time tonight. Oh, everybody's thinking. Everybody's thinking on this. When did this come out? In the 90s? Is that, I believe? I haven't heard. Williams had an answer, and Susan isn't in there yet. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Do you remember this, William, or Al? Have you ever seen the show? Al? Okay, here we go. And the answer is Tootsie. Tootsie. And that's it. That is it, folks. That is it. So Okay, so we've got, well, boy, we've got Susan with 14. We got William with 11. And of course, well, we know who's left. Yeah, I don't think you won in a while by yourself, huh, Karen? Um, okay, here it goes. Way to go, Karen, with 16. Congratulations, Karen. I think it's been a couple weeks because Linda's been winning. And I think we all tied. There's a few that tied up. So, way to go, Miss Karen. Congratulations. And so, if you jumped in and the first time watching, come on back next Friday for another edition. And next week will be all Christmas questions. So, um, way to go, Karen. And even William aced the history part. He aced it. He was ahead of you guys. And then you guys swarmed him on the rest of it. The nursery rhymes. So, subscribe and hit that like button. And if you want to come back and play at a later date, click on it and play. So, with that, we will see you all Monday. Subscribe, hit the like button, smash that bell. And of course, get the Christmas shopping in. And of course,